Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel, welcome to my space. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is going to be for December 2023. Welcome to December. I would say welcome to, depending on when you watch this, it may be winter. I celebrate the seasons, so even though it is December, maybe snowing where you are, the winter solstice is not here as I'm giving you this reading. So except for where I live, it don't snow. So it's a little bit different where I am. But depending on where you are, I hope you guys are enjoying this season of darkness. And I mean that in a good way, a time of, rest, recovery. Okay. This is not a time to spread yourself thin, you guys. This is a time of rest before we enter the spring season of next year in 2024. All right. Okay, so Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs. Take what resonates, leave what does not resonate. Take this as a grain of salt. These are general messages. If my energy does resonate with you, however, whether you're new or old to, existing subscribers to this channel, I really hope and pray that these messages of insight and guidance helps you along your journey this month of December. Okay. All right. Let's jump into it, Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs, for what you're dealing with in the month of December. We're going to pull two oracle messages. The first one is about the overall energies that you either are cultivating your life for in the month of December, or energies that you may find yourself experiencing in the month of December. It just depends. Take whatever resonates with that. And the other oracle message is going to be about just a little bit more detail about what you're dealing with within those energies, and then we'll jump into the tarot later. All right, so let's see, Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs, what you guys are dealing with overall as far as energetically in your lives for the month of December 2023. Okay, I'm going to turn, hopefully you guys can, I'll make sure you guys can see the cards properly. But anyway, for Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs, spirit guides for the month of December 2023. What messages do you have of insight of their overall energies they are experiencing this month of December 2023? Let's see here. All right, Aquarius, you received the card 14, Initiate. It's a lot of red, a lot of oranges, right? A lot of burning colors here. There's a little bit of green in the background. Okay. Curiosity, open and warm. If this is advice for you, Aquarius, the universe is asking this month of December that you not shut yourself off from your relationships or anything that you are trying to cultivate or manifest or generate in your life. You first have to open yourself to it. So if you're closing yourself off, if there are any blockages in your life, things that you're hiding from, things that you don't want to talk about, conversations that you may be avoiding, if you just think about whatever it is in your life, Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs, where you're just like, I really hope that I don't have to talk about that, or you just kind of feel triggered when you think about something because you don't want to deal with it, or you don't want to talk about it, or you don't want to have to face it. Those are the things that you need to face and just be like, you know what, if I got to talk about this, if I have to face this, so be it, right? Like, to me, this is a face of someone who's not afraid at all. There's like, whatever, bring it. Like, her ears are open, her eyes are open. She's just ready. And she's curious, It's almost like someone, you know, I'm getting this energy from you, Aquarius. Either you're fighting it, or you're really wanting to embrace this energy, or you're really vibrating with this energy in your soul. It's like you're just so curious, and you're so, it could be something where a lot of people are like, that's scary, or I can't see myself dealing with that. You may be like, no, I actually want to, you know, I want to know what's happening over there. You know what I mean? That energy of like curiosity killed the cat, but you're just like, whatever. Like, I just want to know, you know, I want to know what this is about. This could be travel. This can be a relationship. This can be maybe a tough conversation where maybe now you're feeling like it's not tough. You know, if this is a situation where maybe a long time ago you were afraid of certain things or certain people, or intimidated to have certain conversations with certain people, maybe now you're, you know, maybe there's someone you're like, I don't want to have that conversation because it might make them upset, or I don't want to say this because it might make that person upset. It's almost like that energy of like, I don't care. It's like that. It's like a squirrel. Like if you ever come across a squirrel, they're just like kind of looking at you like, you know, I've seen squirrels kind of spy on me a little bit. Like they don't know who I am. They don't know what I'm doing. They don't know what I'm about, but they're curious. You know, they'll just walk up to me and just, you know, it's kind of strange. It's almost like that type of curiosity, that innocent curiosity where you're just like, what is this? Can I touch it? Can I smell it? You know, can I eat it? Can I taste it? You know, it's that type of curiosity of life that the universe is asking that you embrace. And just be open to anything, so to speak. You're protected though. I don't see you getting yourself into any trouble with this. And it's card number 14. So 14 could be very significant to you, or the number 5. You could be a life path number 5, or that is a date in time. Bottom of the deck, we do have number 3, the Sorceress, and it says ritual, power, and will. So yeah, you will realize how powerful you are, how much power your soul has in generating what you want. Like whatever it is that you want, if you just build up the will to accomplish something. If you want to travel, open yourself to it. If you want something in a relationship that you're in, if you want a certain type of relationship, right? Whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish at this time, Aquarius, or in the future, you have to be curious about it. You have to be open to it. You know, even if it's something a long time ago, or maybe in the past, you're just like, I'm never going to do that. You may actually decide, you know what, I actually want to do that. I want to, you know, I want to experience it, even if it's just once, right? You have to have the will to do it. You have to be courageous enough to do it, right? Interesting. Give me 1 second, guys. I am going to turn on a light in my house because it looking a little dark because the sun is going down. Give me 1 second. Sorry, y'all. All right, so now let's pull one more oracle message, you guys, and look and see exactly what this is talking about, because there's just, the universe wants you to initiate something, and that can just be initiating hang out with friends, you know, initiating a phone call, initiating a conversation, initiating asking someone out on a date. Maybe you're wanting to marry somebody and you need to pop the question. Maybe you actually want to have kids and you haven't said anything about it. You know, there's something that you want to do, or something that needs to be done. I don't know. I don't want to say it needs to be done. This is something that you want to do, but you're not really opening yourself to it because there's a fear there, or a doubt about something. Right? And I'm not saying everything is just gonna, you know, fall into your lap, you know, because you embrace this energy. There may be some instances where you're going to be rejected, and you just have to keep this energy up without complaint, right? But in the month of December, there's something that the universe is going to help you manifest and attract in your life, within a certain situation in your life, and it's going to be good. It's really going to be good for you. But you have to really want it, though, to the point where you're just like, yep, I want it, and that's it. I don't care, you know, how, you know, what people think. I don't care how people react to it. I just know that I want it, right? And then things will start to fall into place because of that willpower. All right, Aquarius, sun and rising signs. Let's see here. Your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. Yeah. So this is about something. You definitely want it. It's you know, the universe is saying the work that you put in towards this, it's about to pay off. It's going to be great. You're going to enjoy it. So there are those of you, you have taken the initiative, or you have been open to some new things here. And maybe they're not necessarily new things. Maybe it's just something you haven't done in a long time, and you're just like, I just want to do these things now. I want to spend time with the people I care about. I want to spend time with my family, my friends, you know, spend more time with my kids. I want to go travel to another country, or maybe there's some place you haven't been to in a while and you're like, I want to go there. Maybe there's a restaurant you want to start going to again. You know, maybe going to the gym or working out, doing yoga, doing some meditation. There are things that, you know, maybe taking yourself, you know, to do some self-care routines, right? Taking yourself shopping, what have you. Maybe you want to get out into the dating world again. And whatever work you do towards this, that's you initiating that. You're just like, I don't care. I'm just going to do it. It's going to work out. It's going to work out, Aquarius. Okay. So the bottom of the deck, it says nothing will come of this situation. And what I'm getting from this is that this is how you have been feeling. This is how you have been feeling. You've been feeling, and that's what's blocking you. Okay. So Aquarius, if there's a situation where you're already thinking, this is not going to work out. They're not going to listen to me. They're not going to care. You know, if this is a promotion or a raise at work and you haven't brought it up because you automatically assume like, my boss doesn't care, they're not going to give me a raise, I'm not that special, or I'm not even, you know, worth their time, it's not even worth me asking. How do you know? We are natural generators of energy. So if you're automatically generating off of the energy of doubt, that's what you're going to manifest. That is what is going to be the result. That is the product that you are distributing, is doubt and fear, right? So if, let's just say let's just make an example, Aquarius, you're going to ask for a raise, let's just say that, or you're going to your boss and you've asked them for a raise or a promotion, right? Let's just use that as an example. But you're going with that energy of like, they're probably not going to give me a raise anyway, but I'm going to ask anyway, whatever. They're probably not going to give it to me. I don't even know why I'm doing this. The universe is paying attention to that. And you're not going to get that raise because you went into the process with doubt. Almost like self-prophecy kind of a thing. You know, you already went in saying, I'm not going to get this, but I'm just for shits and giggles, you know, I guess I'll ask, since, you know, how well, you know, I gotta ask in order to, you know, get what I want or whatever. It's like, no, the universe is not going to, you know, allow you to operate on that. But if you change your rhythm here and you change the energies that you're vibrating off of and operating off of, and you go in and this takes work. Okay. This does take work, some inner work and some inner transitions and inner transformation, right? After you've done all that work within yourself, because it takes time, Aquarius, which I feel like a lot of you have been doing the work lately, you're starting to realize now that, okay, when I go in to ask for a raise, or if I'm going to look for a new job, or if I'm going to go ask that person out or whatever, I'm going to go in being like, I deserve this. I want this. I'm open to this abundance here. And I'm just going to go. There's this confidence about you, and you can't revert back to who you were before, of this doubtful individual, right? And then you're going to start to see things change, because your portal within yourself, your soul, your energy, your vibration has shifted. That is what's bringing in the abundance. That's what's bringing in the wealth. That's what's bringing in the fulfillment, right? Excuse me. So that's very interesting, y'all. So let's go ahead, guys, and see. Let's go ahead and see what more. Let's pull from the tarot to see what more the universe has in store for you guys, okay? Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs for the month of December 2023. Let's see. For Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs for the month of December 2023. Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs for the month of December 2023. The Hooded Man, card number 9, but that's the Hermit in traditional tarot. Okay. We are in the winter season, or we're entering the winter season. And as you are in this hermiting phase, there is a little friend or a little companion, a spirit guide who's here to help you. It's here to help you shine the light in your own space of your soul, the darker parts of yourself. Whatever's blocking you from your, your desires, it starts inside of you, Aquarius. And some of you guys may be like, no, I did do the inner work, and it's still not working. Well, clearly it's, you're not doing the inner work, just being honest. Like, because people who do the inner work and they're committed to that, there's no anger, there's no resentment, there's no frustration towards the universe. It's just, I'm just open. If things are still not working out in my favor, it means there's more work. There's a deeper understanding that I need to grasp here within myself. Okay? This is not an easy journey, and I have a feeling Sagittarius. Maybe you have Sagittarius in your chart. But Aquarius, some of you guys have Virgo in your chart, because this is the Virgo card. But some of you guys have already, if not most of you, or all of you who are watching this, have reached this point. You have gone through this. This is your past self where you have done the work, the inner work here. You've seen the light. Yeah. And now you're ready to take aim towards what you want with this Archer card, which is the Cancer card of the Chariot. More spirit guides behind you, more angels. Your ancestors are backing you. And you can feel it, Aquarius. You can feel the energies of help and guidance with you. For those of you who may be doubtful that there is some type of a guide or spirit or god or goddess with you, they are. And this is the energy that you need to get in touch with, because they will be your confidence and your guide. You will realize, I am being protected, I'm being helped here, I'm being looked after, and this is why I have to go after what I want, because my ancestors are watching, my spirit guides are watching, my creator, whatever. Some of you guys are dealing with the Cancer in your life, or you have Cancer in your chart. There is some spiritual discipline here. Others of you, when it comes to what you want, Aquarius, you need to do the work. There is some discipline when it comes to how much work you're willing to put into something that you want. There is no on and off. It is always on. It's like you being consistent in the work that you're doing. Then we have the Five of Bows here, or the Five of Wands, and it says empowerment. So this is you standing up for what you want, no matter who is there, because it's the Five of Wands. So usually in traditional Five of Wands tarot, you see it's a bunch of people competing So those are a bunch of people who are willing to raise their wands and say, no, I want that as much as you do. And I'm going to stand out. I'm going to do the best that I can. It's like, you know, you got to be very confident to compete against somebody, right? So Aquarius, this is you just being open, and you know there's a big world out there. There's a lot of people who may want what you want, but you know that you deserve it. You know that you know what you want. You know your heart's true desires. Take aim and hit that target. Go after what you want. Be this arrow. You know, be sharp about it. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Arrows. So there's another negative card at the bottom of the deck. So Aquarius, if there are those of you with the Three of Swords here, your heart has been burning with desire for a very long time, but it seems like you've been met with heartache and disappointment, and you've been left to bleed or to be angry. Some of you guys may have been, your heart's been burning with a lot of resentment and hatred towards the universe, or towards other people you feel have been blocking your way towards what you want. It starts inside of you. It's no one else's fault. You can't blame anyone outside of you. You can only really just do the inner work just to gain some clarity and make some changes in that way. Instead of trying to change what's going on outside of you, you can't do that. You can only make changes within you before you can expect anything to change externally. Okay. All right, Aquarius, let's clarify these cards for you. So there are those of you, you are on a roll this month of December. It's going to be very beautiful. All the work that you put in, the hours you put in, it's going to pay off. If this is just about a job situation, you can expect money to come in. You can expect people to see your, you know, what you've accomplished, see your skills, see what you're made of. And I get the sense the more you just focus on your inner wealth, your inner being, you will then see what, you know, the abundance outside of you, around you. And there could be someone who's trying to fight for your position, or someone around you who's trying to compete with you. There could be some people around you who are like, how does Aquarius accomplish this? How come they have the friends? How come they're getting the accolades? How come they're getting the praise? How come people are complimenting them? How come I don't get that? I'm doing the same amount of work. It's because of the energy you are operating off of. That is what people don't pay attention to. They just look outside of them and they look at, well, how come they have what I don't? How come they have things that I could have too? I have the same skills, but they're not vibrating off of the same energy. That is the difference, Aquarius. That's the difference. Five of Stones, or the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Feeling like you're in a dark place, or maybe just going into the darkness of yourself and realizing, you know, that you've been keeping yourself warm, you've been keeping yourself afloat as best you can, but realizing that you've been kind of more focused on the tangible things that you don't have. You know, looking from a different perspective, feeling like everything is so dark and bleak and gloomy, and you know, I don't have enough, I'm not enough, I'm not making enough money. Well, you're looking at the external. The universe wants you to look internally. The Five of Stones is clarifying the Hermit card. So what you're seeing inside of yourself, what the universe is trying to show you, Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs, is that you're paying too close attention to the tangible things outside of you. You're paying too close attention to the things that you feel you're lacking in financially. Maybe you're paying too close attention to, well, my house doesn't look as good as the other person's. My relationship with my partner doesn't look like this other person's. My body doesn't look like, you know, I want it to look, whatever. You're looking at the wrong things. If you want to make some changes, you know, start from within. Six of Wands, or Six of Bows in this deck of abundance. It's Leo energy. That's your sister sign. Okay. This is in the present moment. So this means like it's clarifying the Cancer card, the Chariot. So this is the universe asking you, Aquarius, that to hit that target. Right? Point that arrow at your target of abundance there. You see how you were in your past, or, you know, the universe is saying, this is how you were thinking, or maybe this is how you guys are thinking. You're thinking kind of small here. You're like, I have such a tiny fire. Why can't I, you know, it's so cold out here, whatever, right? In your life or in a certain situation. But the universe is like, yeah, but like, this is what is meant for you. This is what we're trying to give you here. But you're thinking small, man. Like, you're thinking too small. You want this little bitty campfire to be a bonfire. Some of you guys want a family. Some of you guys want something more. And the universe is saying, start small. Pay attention to the little things you do have first and build off of that. If you want this bigger fire, discipline yourself to work. There's some work and some homework that you need to do in order to get this abundance in your life. And Aquarius, if you're not willing to do that work, which I feel like a lot of you are willing, if not all of you, but if there are those of you, maybe you're being shown, Aquarius, you gotta, if you're not doing the work to gain this. It's a lot of work to get this. And now you're realizing, okay, I gotta do the work, and you're putting in the work, you're doing it. Then we have, everybody's been getting the world today for December. That's insane. Yeah. You're gonna get what you want if your inner world is improved, right? You want the world, go after it, fight for it, do the work. Okay, starts from within. Okay, bottom of the deck we have, yeah, well, Three of Swords again. Don't work off of pain and anguish anymore. Because the more you focus on what you don't have, those arrows that you're trying to shoot towards your abundance, you're actually shooting your own self in the foot. You're working backwards, okay? If this is what you know, I'm talking about from your past. If you're working off of that, you're working backwards, Aquarius. The universe wants you to start fixing your process of how you gain your abundance here. And I really do get the sense that you guys are doing the work. But if there are those of you who are not, then this is just the advice. And you know, and I'm just trying to be very honest about it. But again, take it as a grain of salt if that's not something that you want to hear, if that's not something that resonates with you. Okay? All right, I'm going to pull one more card for you guys for your overall advice for the month of December 2023. For Aquarius, what is their advice? One card for their advice, Spirit Guides, for the month of December 2023. There was a card that wanted to show itself, but I don't think it really wanted to, so I'm gonna put it back. Let's see here. Yeah, this is the card that you want to see. This is the card they wanted to choose, the Princess of Wands, okay, or this is the Page of Wands here, and this is Leo, Princess of the Shining Flame, as it says here. So yeah, go after what you want. The Princess of Wands or the Page of Wands, they initiate. They may not know what they're doing. They're just open. It's that childlike energy, that child fire of, I'm just gonna go for it. You know, when you look at a kid, they don't know what they're getting themselves into. They're not aware of any germs. They're not aware of any hazard. They're just like, they're just running outside. You know, they're doing what they want to do in that moment. They want to have fun. They want to talk to people. You know what I mean? They want to socialize, you know. When a child is a certain age, think back when you were a child, Aquarius. What kind of child were you? What kind of person were you? And kind of get in touch with that, okay? Or just get in touch with a time in your life where you just felt so social, you just went after what you wanted. And if there is not a time in your life where you can think of where you were this bright sponge who is just soaking up all of the energies around you, then that means that there is work, major work, that needs to be done here. And there's a new chapter in your life and a new season that you're going to experience of beauty and abundance if you get in touch with this energy, okay, within yourself. So light that fire, Aquarius. All right, go after what you want. Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, guys.